Welcome to the EA Afternoon Minute. It's still January, so...
The news, please.
Oh yes, there was a fire on the mountain last night. Signal Hill in Cape Town was ablaze. The strong winds in the city didn't help the matter either, only spreading the fire even more. One person who was suspected to have been sleeping on the trail sustained serious injuries in the fire. No damage though was sustained on properties, and no evacuations were necessary either. Shout out to the firefighters who toiled through the night and managed to get the blaze under control this morning. They will still be keeping an eye out though, especially since the forecast today is about 35 degrees Celsius. On the topic of climate, a 16-year-old activist grabbed the attention of the world and its leaders in Davos, saying she didn't want adults to give youngsters hope, but instead she wanted them to panic and take action to solve climate issues. She urged leaders to abide by the Paris Climate Agreement that will work to decrease climate increases by below 2 degrees Celsius. Big companies, the likes of Coca-Cola, Unilever, and Pepsi, they came under fire at the World Economic Forum in Davos last week. They were accused of contributing to plastic waste by green groups. The bosses of the companies rolled out plans to cut this kind of waste starting this year. However, Greenpeace and the State for Ecology, Sustainable Development and Energy in France showed their intention to keep intervening until a noticeable difference can be seen in this matter. And in some local news, let's talk politics. We just got out of registration weekend and Julius Malema has forgiven Jacob Zuma. How, you might ask? Well, he was at Mission River of Life in Soshanguve, and he says the former president should thank the pastor who delivered that sermon on Sunday. The DA, on the other hand, they plan to announce immediate resolutions for Zimbabwe's crisis. Today is the day. That's enough politics for now, I think. Some nice news. Actress and human rights activist Nomzamo Mbatha has moved up the ranks in the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. She is now a Goodwill Ambassador. She's worked with them since 2017. The plight of refugees and their strength through adversity has inspired Mbatha to be an agent for change. Currently, there are more than 68 million people fleeing their motherland due to war. And finally, in some sports news, Novak Djokovic defeated Rafael Nadal in the Australian Open, claiming the title for the 7th time this weekend. In the test series between SA and Pakistan, the Proteas suffered a loss in Johannesburg. They were all out at 164 runs. Pakistan caught up quite easily with 18.4 overs to spare. They'll face each other again at Newlands in Cape Town on Wednesday. I think we can wrap it up here today. Let us join each other again on Wednesday for some more news. In the meantime, you know what to do. Spread the word.